All right, that's the market open for you. Let's check in on the frontline index rates. And as things stand, well, it's a bleakish start. So nothing to really go by. No major moves on the upside or downside. Flat at best. You got the advanced decline ratio, though that continues to favor the gaining side. So take a look at that. Meantime, just let's pull up some of the heavyweights, whether or not we're seeing support coming in from yesterday's Reliance Industries, whether or not you've got an HDFC Bank performing, what's going on. The IT sector, though, has gotten off to a start on the back foot, so that index is under pressure. What's going on then when it comes to a Bajaj Auto? Do remember, you had the overall revenue growth, which scaled up nearly 30% on year. Margins as well have improved, and no wonder then that investors are cheering this one. Lotus Labs, a quick check-in on that stock, given that we were talking about how the pre-open rates as well were indicating a gap down. No surprises then to see that 6.5% gash there on a Lotus Labs. Meantime, Tata Steel as well has come out with its quarterly numbers. You've got the EBITDA performance, which has scaled up, and they have put out a profit this quarter versus a loss. That's stock under pressure. Tech Mahindra in the spotlight on the back of earnings, a 3% sequential gain. Their overall total headcount, though, is down, and revenues are flattish on a year-on-year basis. But by and large, it's been a pretty decent quarter. 1339 is where it's currently settling at. A whole host of other numbers. Aarti Drugs, for instance, margins are absolutely stagnant. The EBITDA as well is down. No wonder then that you're seeing a 6% gash. Balkrishna Industries as well. The stock is in the spotlight on the back of numbers. A pretty healthy set. Stock up 1%. Blue Dart Express has come out with its quarterly performance. Margins are down. Revenues have come in higher. And quickly revisiting what Birlasoft is up to as well, given that their PAT has grown about 11% QOQ, and margins as well have come in higher by 22 basis points. SIAT, Chalet Hotels, Container Corp, DCB Bank, those are some of the other result candidates. Meanwhile, you've also got something like a DLF, which has come out with its quarterly numbers. Incidentally, the highest quarterly new sales bookings that the company has delivered. A PNB Housing Finance, another result candidate, while Quick Heal Technologies has put out a bit of a mixed set of numbers. Watch out for RailTel as well, which came out with its earnings. Margins have expanded this quarter, and something like a Sagar Cements. Forgot TVS Motor, by the way, that stock as well will be in the spotlight. Highest revenue, EBITDA and PAT that they've delivered in Q3. Remember, we were talking about that turnaround in some of the two-wheelers, but not quite reflecting on the stock. Z Entertainment, the saga only continues. Now they're going to NCLT, seeking directions for the merger scheme. That stock at about 165 is under a bit of pressure in today's trade. Mazgaon Dock as well. The contract that they have received, 1,070 crore rupee one. So that's stock too in the spotlight, and yeah, some of those liquor names as well. So check in on the likes of United Spirits, etc. in the spotlight. Okay, Kunal, what do you make of the market open this morning? Is there anything specific that's catching your eye?
Well, yeah, so I think it's a flattish kind of an open for the indices. Let's see how the Bank Nifty shapes up, because I think that's going to be an interesting index to watch out for, specifically looking at the expiry as well as the effect from many of the private sector banking names. Now, the stock which I would look to trade in the open would be from the IT pack, and Wipro is something which looks attractive. The stock has come back towards a good support closer to 475, 477 mark. So, would look to trade this stock in the open.
All right, so Wipro is a first opening trade from Kunal. Kenneth and Raj,